Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Entertainment Now podcast. My name is Nick.
My name is, I did not know we were recording.
Yeah, Ian was just sitting there blah, 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 yapping away, and here I am just waiting for him to shut his fucking mouth so I can start the show.
And the irony is I was actually telling him we need to hurry up. and yeah, so.
So this is another episode where Ian is, we're recording in person, so the audio only will be up on the YouTube channel. I'll put some kind of, I think I normally do like a static photo of just the logo. That's what I put up on there, so.
Yeah.
But if you're watching this on YouTube, give us the old thumbs up and all that YouTube-y kind of shit.
Absolutely. And if you don't, we will send trolls.
I was going to say drones to blow your house
Well,
up.
we're going to send drones that are flown by trolls to your house.
Can trolls fly drones?
Hell, if I can fly a drone, a troll can.
Have you flown a drone before?
I have flown a drone.
Oh, okay.
Not a real expensive one.
No, okay.
No, last year for my dad's birthday, I bought him like a $100 drone.
Okay.
That he just basically flies around his house and crashes into stuff.
That's funny.
But I bought it for him with the intention of, because he's wanted a drone, and he's looked at like the $1,000 ones.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, let's see what he does with the $100 one.
Yeah.
And I'm not buying the $1,000 one, but at least he'll know if the $1,000 is worth it.
He's like, hey, I can fly my drone over to my neighbor's house and spy on him.
I don't think my dad's not that kind of guy, but
I know he's not.
I'm just saying, I mean, he might be. I don't know. I doubt it. But he just flies it around his house.
Yeah.
And he crashes into the wall and stuff.
I think like the drone craze is kind of over, I think.
I would love to have a drone though. I should have bought that for me.
Like if you had a really good drone, what would you do with it?
I don't know, because I'm not a big spying on people kind of guy.
Like
either.
it'd be cool to like take some like aerial photos.
Yeah,
and
I
stuff
think that's
like that,
kind of
but,
all
like,
I would want to do. Really, it's just, but it's like flying it around too. It's not so much about the video. The video is just to see how I'm flying around.
Yeah.
That's it. I just want to fly it. Just make it fly.
I mean, you can buy a
cheap $100 one, which is what I probably
and do that. I mean,
Yeah.
you can get even cheaper than that.
Yeah, well, the one that I got my dad. See, this is the only problem with it. I didn't read the fine print about how long the battery lasts.
Oh,
And it does not last long.
how long does it last? Like 20 minutes?
I think 10 minutes.
Oh.
So you get it fully charged. You can fly it around for about 10 minutes, and it might go a little longer if you have the camera off.
Can you buy like a better a battery for it? Maybe
No, because it's all enclosed.
Oh.
It's not, like I said, it's just $100. So
Yeah.
like it was like 120 or something like that.
Okay.
But for 10 minutes, it's 10 minutes of fun flying it around, I guess.
Does it have like an app that you can see?
Yeah, you can. It hooks to you can have it hooked to your phone through the app, and you can watch the video. I think you can record the video on your phone.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's kind of cool. It's not like cheap.
It's not like
just,
it's not like super high tech.
No, but it's not like I said. It's not like super cheap.
Yeah.
In terms of what it does, it's just, the battery life is very short.
Yeah, I just don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know what I would do with a drone. I mean, yeah, they're kind of like somebody gave my oldest son Jack a drone, and it was like one of those cheaper ones that and we like charged up and like flew it around the backyard. First off, it's hard as fuck to fly.
Yeah, they're not easy to fly.
Not hard. I mean, they're not easy to fly at all. And it didn't last very long, but it didn't have it doesn't have a camera or anything on it
Right.
either. So obviously you can't like fly it out of view.
Right. Well, I mean, I think the radio signal is short range anyway.
Okay.
So it was if you fly it too far away, it's just gonna lose signal and fall anyway. But
Yeah.
What I would want to do, I could only do if I was rich.
I'm rich, bitch.
Because I'd want to have like drones, like a fleet of drones, not a fleet, but a handful, and then be able to split them up amongst people, and then do like dog fighting with them.
Oh, that'd be fun.
But I'd have to be rich because I'd have to be able to, even though they'd be like, I'd get the mid-level
That'd be
ones.
really fucking hard to do.
Oh
by the
yeah,
way.
but it'd be fun. You have like literal like aerial wars. You
You put like little paintball cannons on them.
or something, some way to like signify hits and shit, but I'd be willing to like do it. And if I would have to be rich and have lots of property. I'd be willing to put fucking real guns on and just blow those fuckers up.
I would say that would be kind of cool if I had a bunch of property to like fly around
you
on
could
my
fly.
property.
You could fly it around.
Yeah.
But at some point, it almost gets to the point where
But like it'd be fun
just
if I
do
had
a remote
like
control airplanes. Then.
no. But if you got like a big wooded area, it'd be kind of cool to flow your. It'd be challenging to fly your drone around like through the trees and things like that.
And I'd probably be the type that I would just want to see above the trees anyway.
Yeah.
You know, see the areas that you can't see from the ground. That's, that's what's appealing to me. Have a vantage point that I'm in control of, but something that I can't see on my own.
Yeah, I'm God looking down on you.
And I guess psychologically speaking, that's probably where it is something like that.
Yeah.
You know, but that's what I would want it, and that's what I would use the camera for.
So I mean, yeah. So I guess I mean, I don't know. Like where I live, there's obviously you can't fly it over. You're not supposed to be like flying it on other people's property and stuff like that too. So I guess I'm kind of limited to what I would be able to do with that.
You'd have to take it to that park, you know.
Yeah.
And fly it around there.
Yeah. So I don't know. They're kind of cool, but yeah.
The limitations tend to make it probably not as enjoyable.
Well, the big limitation is the cost of them.
Right.
Because if you want
course.
a really good one,
it's about $1,000.
I mean, yeah. You'd have to spend.
Well, we'll say 500 to 1,000.
I would say you're around the $1,000 mark for a good one.
Best Buy sells them, the high end ones. They've got. I think the one my dad really wanted was like $1,200.
Yeah.
But,
There was talk at one time. I think it was at Amazon that was talking about like doing like same day deliveries by drone.
Yeah, they're still working on how to make that work.
I think that's a really great idea because that's like skeet shooting with prizes. Like it's just,
Right.
You're just sitting outside.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one. Shoot it down.
Not only are you putting a bunch of like drivers out of jobs, but you're also gonna well, the money you save on not paying drivers is gonna be lost in the product that you lose because of that.
Yeah. Well, obviously, I will say to anyone listening to this, it is illegal to shoot down any drone.
Is it?
Yes.
It probably should be.
It is illegal to shoot down a drone.
But it's also illegal for drones to be like spying on you and stuff.
Yes.
So. But people do shoot them down all the time.
Yeah, you're not allowed to.
Because even though it's some kid just flying his fucking Christmas present around, some redneck with a shotgun's like, government's watching me. Boom. You know.
Get out the airspace above my property.
I am a free citizen. You are not allowed to videotape me. I think that's what they say. I don't know. I've never been a redneck, so I don't know.
If you say this, you might be a redneck.
Right. It's not my genre of people. So
toothless hillbilly. You got a little meth mouth going on, you know.
Well, it's just
Summer teeth.
So
Summer teeth here, summer teeth there.
Right. Yeah. Anywho.
Well, now that we've talked about drones for about 10 minutes, but
yeah, I know it's the entertainment now. We're just talking about
I guess
grown-up toys.
I will say that the term entertainment is broad.
Yeah,
so
because it's very broad on how many people are actually entertained by us.
But what else is going on, man?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I mean, ironically, my dad's birthday's coming up again, and I have no idea what to fucking get him.
Does your dad listen to the podcast at all?
I doubt it.
You doubt it? Well, fine, Dale.
Right.
I won't talk to you then.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't think he'd be like, "Ooh, that was a great gift." Nick said, "Happy birthday."
Yeah.
Because I think this episode would probably go out. Well, his birthday's February 17th.
So this episode, what is today? Today's the. Oh,
Night.
hold on. No, we're actually. So this is the January 29th episode.
Oh, well, 2 weeks then.
Yeah.
So there's still time, I guess, to get him to listen, but.
Yeah. He does watch the YouTube channel every once in a while, doesn't he?
Periodically, yeah.
Yeah.
Depends on what kind of mood he's in.
Depends on what we're talking about.
Yeah, probably, mostly. I don't even think he's watched my solo video yet.
No.
So I mean, I guess if he's not really willing to just watch his own son, then he's probably not watching it that
I
often.
always think it's funny because my dad listens to. I think he watches the YouTube channel once in a while.
Yeah.
I don't think he listens to the podcast, but he's always like, Ian needs to talk about this band or Ian needs to talk about that band. And I'm like, I don't think Ian likes any of those bands.
What band's he talking about?
I don't remember what. I think he says like. I mean, I know you like Moody Blues. I think he's said that before. I don't know what other ones are. No.
So with the Moody Blues, because Moody Blues is like my dad's second favorite band too.
Yeah.
So I have some information I could interject into the show about the Moody Blues, and there's a lot of Moody Blues songs that I love and like. But overall, I'm not a huge Moody Blues fan.
Yeah,
so,
I'm not. Even though I grew up obviously listening to,
of course,
some of their stuff, but
we both did. I mean, even just on the radio, Ride My Seesaw and Tuesday Afternoon and all that. But
well, like I said, my dad was a big fan. So and I had, God, I'm trying to remember what album I had. Well, that my dad had.
It's probably Days of Future Past.
I think that's what it was.
That one or In Search of the Lost Chord. Those are the two big ones.
Which one had like the blue cover on it?
Well, there's two. There's Threshold of a Dream's kind of purplish, and then there's Every Good Boy Deserves Favor, which
the Moody. I will say that. So I'm like searching on my phone right now. So I was watching. You know who Travis and Jason Kelsey are, correct?
Yes,
okay.
I do.
So they have a podcast, and their podcast is actually pretty good. But it was I normally watch it on YouTube. I will say that they're both hugely famous football players. Their podcast has way too many fucking commercials in it. Like they have their podcast episodes are normally an hour long, and I want to say they have, I think, 8 or 9 commercial breaks in their fucking hour.
Are they
video.
doing the advertising?
Yes.
So they're like, we'll just take a second to talk about,
yes,
Simply Fresh or whatever the fuck it is.
Yes, and it was working in somehow. But I was watching one of their videos just recently, and they even had like a timer in the corner of.
When to do the commercial?
No. Jason Kelsey was trying to find something on his phone. So Travis is like walking him step by step, trying to help him find the setting on his phone. It was seriously like 3 or 4 minutes of fucking video of him like trying
just
to help
scrolling through the video.
His phone.
Well, luckily we don't do that on our YouTube channel, but we're, our Vinyl Den show, I should point out. But we take a much more not lazy, but free flow approach to our podcast.
Yeah. I think it was on the Threshold of a Dream. Now that I'm looking at it, because at first I thought it was Days of Future Past, but that's not it.
No, I mean that was a hugely popular album, but type in Every Good Boy Deserves Favor. That was from '72. That's also got a bluish cover.
71.
Was it 71?
Yeah. No, it is not that one.
Okay, there's got to be Threshold of a Dream because I don't think any of the other ones are blue.
No, not that I see as I like scroll down through it. Not that anyone gives a shit. Of me scrolling through my phone.
On the Threshold of a Dream is actually a pretty decent album.
I'm pretty sure that was it. Now that I look at the album cover.
Yeah, I had that one on CD. That was one of the ones I actually owned myself. But Every Good Boy Deserves Favor has my second favorite Moody Blues song on it. And then there's To Our Children's 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 Children, which has my first favorite Moody Blues song on it, which is Gypsy.
Someone just posted on the Vinyl Dead Facebook group that one of a Styx album is one of the greatest albums ever released.
It's not, but which album is it?
I
can't see it from here.
Is it Paradise? Not that.
Yeah. It's not. I don't think it's. I don't remember what it's called. It's not my favorite of their albums at all. It's not a bad album.
I don't know that Styx album. Whoa, wait. You watching a little TikTok over there?
I'm always watching TikTok. I am a robot who watches TikTok for the Chinese.
So that album is
It's Paradise something. It's like Paradise Theater.
Paradise Theater is what it
Yeah,
is.
that's what I thought. It's a concept album. It's not a bad album. It's just, God, it's not the greatest album ever. It's not even the greatest Styx album.
This is one of the greatest albums ever.
Yeah, it's not
released.
even one of the greatest Styx albums.
Yeah,
You
I'm
know?
just gonna give it a little thumbs up
Okay.
because that's what I do. I try to go through the.
I like Styx. I like that album. It's just not. You know,
I try to go through the Facebook group and at least give everyone like a thumbs up, even if I
don't agree.
don't
Necessary.
agree with it. Yeah, because I don't know. It just there's so much negativity, especially in social media, and when it comes to things like music, which is like super
Subjective.
ultra fucking subjective. I'll at least give you the thumbs up because, like I said, I'm not gonna like bash on your fucking musical interest. I've said it for a long time that I think I've got like the fucking weirdest, most like off the wall musical tastes. So who the fuck am I to pass judgment on anyone else's musical interest?
I know.
You know.
Don't even get me started on your musical taste. Anyway, no, I don't. I only comment when I have something nice to say or agreement to say. If I don't, or I'm just indifferent, I just leave it alone because I'm not really a Facebook like clicker kind of guy anyway.
Yeah.
You know. So if I agree with it actually I never do thumbs up or anything. I'll say something.
Why not just give it a little thumbs up?
Because
it helps the group.
okay, I guess, but I don't do thumbs up for anything. Like any
If you see it's from the Vinyl Den Facebook group, just as you're scrolling through your feed, just give the old thumbs up. It takes a millisecond.
I'm not saying it's hard to do. I'm just saying, isn't it kind of cheap?
No,
It's just like, hey, new guy, thumbs up. Hey, guy, thumbs up.
Isn't that what people are like? People are posting.
It's like the what is that? I don't know. It just seems so like artificial.
I mean, but that's what people are posting an album for. You know.
Yeah, and if I love the album or I like the album, like
I give the old thumbs up.
So, for example, I follow a progressive rock group. I follow just a regular rock group, and I follow the Vinyl Den. Someone in the progressive rock group posted a Spock's Beard album that's kind of not an obscure album, but it's not generally talked about. It's the album that most people just kind of and I happen to think it's a great album. I don't think it's their best, but I think it's a great album. And someone else posted that they thought it was their best album. And I just put, I agree, it's a good album.
Yeah.
But I commented, I said something. And I do that with the Vinyl Den group too. If it's something I want to say, I mean, I won't say anything mean. Although, to be fair, I've never seen anything on there that I would ever be mean to. At least not yet.
Oh, that's not true at all. I know that's 100% fucking
When did
wrong.
I ever say anything mean?
No, you didn't say it, but I know that there's things on there that you...
Only because you told me about them. I don't see it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, so that's what I'm saying, though, is like...
I'm just talking about in my normal scrolling.
I know, but that's why I'm saying, like, if you go through and like posts from the Facebook group, you'll see more posts from the Facebook group.
I should be seeing all the posts from them because I
You don't,
follow.
because that's not how Facebook operates.
Well-
The more you interact with a group, and that's why I can go into the matrix or in the statistics for our Facebook group, and not like anyone really fucking gives a shit about any of what we're talking about. But anyway, you can go in and you can see like how many active users there are in your group. So the people that aren't active in the group don't see things from the group.
So there's an episode of The Orville. Are you familiar with the show The Orville?
Yes.
It is essentially Star Trek
Yes.
with a little bit of comedy.
Yes.
So there's an episode where they go to this planet. And
I mean, Star Trek had some comedy to it also.
Yeah, but this is just a little extra.
more,
little
yeah.
extra. They go to this
Galaxy
planet.
Quest.
Yeah, but it's even better than that.
Yes.
So they go to this planet, and it's very human-like, but they even make comments. It's Earth, circa 21st century. It's very like that. It's that level of development. So they go to this planet, and they start to see that everything is like likes and dislikes. So if someone opens a door for you, you tap they have a badge, and you tap the like, and they get a like. And apparently, when you get too low, you can be arrested, and your entire social status and everything in this society is based on likes and dislikes.
Yeah.
And the one character, the engineer, jokingly humps the statue as part of this conversation they're having, and everyone takes pictures of it, and everyone downvotes it, and he's about to be arrested and put in jail. But the whole society is based on that.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you just described to me on Facebook.
No.
I mean, just the Facebook Facebook universe.
Because everything, and we talked about monoculture before, and about how we've lost the monoculture because everything is tailored to you. Mm-hmm. Everything is tailored to your likes, right?
So the fact that I'm not liking everything is probably giving me a much broader scope of things.
No, it's actually giving you a smaller scope of things because since you don't interact with the group, it doesn't show you things from the group, or it shows you
but it just in
far
general.
less things from the group.
But in terms of my actual feed, though, it should be showing me
less because it's not showing you things that you interact with. So pages you don't interact with, groups you don't interact with. It shows you less of that. So it's more of a streamlined thread. So like you probably interact more with the progressive rock group because you make comments and things in there. So you'll see more. So Facebook will show you more of that because it feeds into the algorithm.
But if I don't interact with anything, wouldn't it just be like openly broad, like because it doesn't know what to send to me, other than what I follow? Like even though I'm not clicking on anything.
But you click. I mean, you're always interacting with something.
Then what difference does it make?
What I'm saying though is like with our group in particular, you will see more of it if you interact with the group.
Do you know I've never liked or commented anything on Instagram? Ever?
Yeah.
I've posted a couple things just for our channel, but that's it. Never liked or shared or anything on Instagram.
So Instagram's a little different.
Okay.
Because Instagram is more your feed.
Okay.
It's more of a basic kind of thing. It doesn't really go off of what you like. Anything you do like
might feed more, or
they'll be more.
It's all meta.
Yeah, but when it comes to like with Instagram, it also has like suggested things on there also.
Right.
So whatever you interact with on Instagram will determine like suggested kind of things. But basically your feed is going to be whatever you follow on Instagram, whoever posts on Instagram.
I see.
If you interact with something, you might see a little bit more of whatever you interact with.
Right.
But your feed is still going to be your feed.
Gotcha.
But with Facebook, it's all through the algorithm.
I was just going to say, for those of you just tuning in, we are discussing algorithms and statistics.
Yes.
All the things that I'm sure just get your juices flowing.
So yeah, that's what I said. That's going back to what I originally was even talking about. Like, whenever you're scrolling through your feed, if you see something from the vinyl den, just give the old thumbs up. And you'll see more from the vinyl den. You'll see more of those Jethro Tull posts that pop up every couple of days and whatever.
Whenever I do see it, it's fucking aqua longer thick as a brick.
That's not true at all.
No,
that
I'm
is
just
not true at
it's because
all.
I don't hit the like button a lot. So, but when I see them, it's usually just that.
But there's Alice Cooper. I was just scrolling through and somebody just posted Welcome to My Nightmare. But anyway, that's not what we're talking about. We are here to talk about this thing we were supposed to talk about last week. Jonathan Majors being fired from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. We got sidetracked a little bit last week. But so the whole Marvel... the MCU is probably my favorite like entertainment-based area. That's probably why I talk about it as much
It's
as we do on
your
the show.
favorite franchise.
Yes. So if you're not following along, the phase that the MCU is in now have been working. I think it's phase 5 that they're in right now.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Phase 6 was going to end with Kang being the big bad villain, There was multiple Avengers movies set up. There was multiple movies outside of the Avengers that were all going to be set up, leading to. There was all TV shows also, all leading to Kang. Well,
much like Thanos was the big
Yes.
bad through phase
Yes.
1 and 2 and 3.
but now, unfortunately, because Jonathan Majors was found guilty on 2 domestic violence charges, Marvel and Disney have decided, well, you know what, we're going to move on and do something different.
Honestly, I think they cut ties with him probably before the verdict even came through, I think.
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like they did.
It was definitely in motion. They definitely knew it was going to happen, because if you watch season 2 of Loki, which I know you have not yet,
Right.
it sets up like, because that was my whole thing, is like, what are they going to do? How are they going to move on from this character that they've literally spent multiple movies now setting up?
Right.
They've spent multiple TV series setting up. How are they going to move on with that? And then with
I mean, they could still recast him, but
they're not going to. And then with one TV, then like not only with one season of a TV show, literally like 2 episodes of a TV show, they completely opened the door up,
which is good.
for Jonathan Majors to be gone, for Kang to be gone. Look, I liked his character. I know a lot of people did not. A lot of people did not like the way that Jonathan Majors portrayed Kang.
I liked him in Loki season 1. I don't know how I felt about him in Quantumania.
Yeah.
So that was my downfall.
I think Jonathan Majors' performance in Quantumania was one of the bright spots in that movie. I thought he did a really good job.
Oh, I'm not saying he did a bad
like
job. I'm just saying I mean, it probably boils down to the writing, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Because you're right, he's a decent actor, but So I'm going to go out on a limb here. Not on a limb, but I'm going to say something that I would normally just not ever even think. But because, Me Too and everything, I think he kind of got shafted on this.
Oh, absolutely.
Because that situation, did he handle it correctly? No. But she fucking started it.
Yeah.
At least as I've understood
Yeah.
it, she was the one who was being aggressive and fighting with him. He was trying to de-escalate, and she got hurt.
I will say that is the story from Jonathan Majors also. Like,
But that's
I know it's
other sources
it is
corroborated that.
It's
though.
very much a he said she said.
It
kind
is.
of
It is.
situation.
But other sources corroborated his side of it. Now that being said, I haven't heard the exact accusations from her side too.
Yeah.
So, but if he's telling the truth, he got shafted on
and
this.
it was 2 misdemeanor charges also. Like,
right. Which really shouldn't have gotten him fired from Marvel in the first place.
No. And that's kind of where I was going to go with it, is like, had they kept Jonathan Majors, I would have fully been
okay with it.
okay
right.
with it.
Yeah, not to the same extent. I mean, Kevin Spacey it's hard. It's going to be hard for me to watch anything that he's in the past. I won't watch anything he's in the future.
I will say that, like, I don't know. I've always been really good about separating the artist from the art, because people are horrible fucking people. Like, everyone, I would say a vast majority of the people you meet, especially in like entertainment wise, aren't good fucking people in the first place. I think, and I think a lot of people just kind of ignore things that bad people, the bad things that people do. I will say that people have done worse things and kept their job in the entertainment business than what Jonathan Majors did and what he.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, like I said, I'm not even. I kind of feel like he shouldn't even gotten the misdemeanors. Yeah. It was a domestic situation that got out of hand. Both people got hurt, and what difference does it make?
Look, man,
just let it go.
It's 2020. It's 2024 now. Mel Gibson is still making movies,
right?
And he has been openly anti-Semitic for fucking decades,
and openly racist. Yeah, for what it's worth.
And for me, that is a worse thing than what Jonathan Majors did, and what Jonathan Majors has been convicted of. I will say that there are other allegations I'm not sure where they are at in the legal process.
See, I only heard about the one thing
No,
with his ex-girlfriend.
I think there's one or two other people that have come out and accused him of wrongdoing. I'm not
Okay.
sure.
See, I did not know
I'm
that.
not sure what the circumstances, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they haven't, but I thought that there was more than just the one person.
Okay. I'd only heard about his ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
And yeah, from what I was under the impression of, and like I said, there were other people who were corroborating Jonathan Majors' side of the story, was they had a fight. They got into a fight, a couple's fight, and it got out of hand. But she was the one who got violent, and she got hurt when being violent with him. He didn't beat her up or anything. He's just trying to calm her down and defend himself as well. So I don't know. I just essentially the same thing that Amber Heard did.
What I just pulled up was that there are multiple third parties that claim that Jonathan Majors was emotionally and physically abusive to the point of allegedly strangling his ex.
Okay. See, that's not anything that I heard.
Yes.
I heard that she had injuries.
Yeah. So maybe that's what maybe that's where I'm getting the other allegations from.
Right.
There was other people that were witness to his abuse.
Right.
Because another woman described the relationship with him and this other woman as emotional torture.
Wow. Okay.
So
some people should just not be in relationships.
Yeah. But like I said before,
So I guess, because I agree with you, I can separate enough.
Yeah.
But should they be allowed to go forward? Hollywood it has multiple studios, multiple corporations, but Hollywood is a single entity.
Yeah.
So should Hollywood be allowed to fire somebody in general?
No.
If you work for a company and you are accused of a crime and found guilty, they don't need to keep you on. Correct?
No. Oh, I thought you meant like Hollywood as a total.
In a sense, I kind of am, but not in the
Because
sense
that's like blacklisting somebody.
Yeah, but Harvey Weinstein is fucking blacklisted.
Yes.
And should he be?
No.
Yes. Yes, he should. He's a rapist.
Yeah, I get that. But unfortunately, it also not only have they blacklisted Harvey Weinstein, they've blacklisted basically every project that Harvey Weinstein has been involved with.
Well, that would be half of the movies made in the last 40 years.
I know that.
So they can't do that.
No.
What they could do is, if he's convicted of a crime that has victims, they can take his share of any royalties and donate it to the victims.
Yeah.
That's what they can do. You don't cancel backdate, just going forward as well. And that's all I was talking about with the Kevin Spacey thing. I'm always going to have in the back of my mind when I watch an old Kevin Spacey movie that.
Yeah.
But going forward, I'm not going to voluntarily give money to any production that has him in it.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm not suggesting he gets blacklisted. He's still working too.
Yeah.
I just don't have to watch those fucking movies or watch those shows. That's all. Again, it's like anything else in the world. If you don't like it, don't fucking watch it. Don't fucking listen.
Yeah.
Don't tell other people they can't do it and can't enjoy it themselves. You make the choice that you don't like it, so you just don't engage. And that's how I feel about it. It's like Chick-fil-A. Everyone talks about how good Chick-fil-A is. I'll never fucking know. Because they're open about the politics, their politics, and I don't agree with it. They have openly donated money to anti-LGBTQ.
Yeah, and they stopped all that. They haven't done any of that in years.
No, that's not true.
Yeah, that is. I think it was before I moved back to Michigan that they stopped all the contributions to all that stuff.
Well, I have to find out about that because I was under the impression that as of last year they were still doing it.
No, I don't believe they are.
So, but I'll look into it.
Because there was a...
I still probably won't fucking... First of all, I don't even know where there is one close to me.
Chick-fil-A?
Yeah.
I don't think there's.
Yeah.
Toledo, I think, is the
Yeah, I'm
close
not
place.
driving to fucking Toledo for.
Oh, no, duh. There's one in Monroe.
I'm not driving to Monroe. That's way out of my way.
I will say that I think Popeyes is actually better.
And see, Popeyes, I don't. And that being said, I don't know who Popeyes donates money to. McDonald's probably donates fucking money to anti-LGBTQ things
I'm
too.
sure they do.
But they don't brag about it.
I mean,
Chick-fil-A bragged about it.
if you
Hobby Lobby, the same thing. I don't tell me where the money's going, and I won't fucking care. Because I'm not going to find out.
So the thing with Hobby Lobby is they didn't really they weren't trying to brag about it. They just happened to be in a fucking lawsuit.
And they bragged about it.
Well,
and they also said that you had to be Christian to work there.
But I don't know. You could donate to Satan, and if you got good food, I'll eat your food. But and Chick-fil-A's got good chicken biscuits. That's the only thing I get from
Like I said, I'd probably never find out, even if that is true that they're not doing it anymore. I don't care.
Yeah. But I don't know. And the thing with Kevin Spacey, I'll watch Kevin Spacey movies.
Of course. I mean, how can I never watch Usual Suspects again?
Oh, yeah.
You know,
no, I mean,
or
like,
Seven.
even moving forward. I mean, he just made something not too long ago. What was he in?
I mean, it'd have to be really fucking good for me to want to watch it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll watch it.
I just think it's funny that the character he plays in Seven would kill the real person.
Yeah. I will say that, look, man, once the Epstein list comes out, Hollywood's fucked. If you're gonna
By that standard, yeah.
I mean, because there's probably a lot of people that visited Epstein Island.
Yeah. You've said this to me too, and
It doesn't
I agree.
necessarily prove anything.
Doesn't prove that they were guilty of any crime. Just proves that they went to the island.
That's the thing I say about Michael Jackson all the time. Like,
Yeah, but
I don't.
There's a lot of smoke there.
There's a lot of smoke there. It doesn't necessarily mean he's guilty of anything.
Right.
It looks bad, and there's things that the Jackson family has never been able to explain away enough to make me believe that.
Well, and for me, with
did not
Michael
do something
Jackson,
wrong.
he's not here to defend himself.
Yes, yeah.
So, I can say there's a lot of smoke there. I can even believe that he's guilty.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter because he's not here to defend himself, and it doesn't at this point doesn't.
And that's why one of the lawsuits was thrown out. Was the judge said that the Michael Jackson estate
can't be responsible
for what Michael Jackson allegedly did.
Yeah, and that makes sense. Probably legally makes sense, but makes sense to me as a judgment call too.
Well, the thing that always drives me crazy is then you got and I'm going to tell you right now, man. I hope Michael Jackson fans don't fucking hear this, because Michael Jackson fans are fucking crazy about this shit online. Like, if you go after Michael Jackson at all, you will get the wrath of fucking God on you. But they always say, well, Michael Jackson was found innocent. Well, no, that case was thrown out for that. First off, you're never found innocent in the American court system, but you're found not guilty, which means there's not enough evidence to convict you.
To be fair, and I mean, I don't think this applies to Michael Jackson, but to be fair, the African American community has had to be proven innocent.
Oh, yes.
Most of the existence of this country.
Yes.
Rather than being proven guilty.
Yes, but I don't know if that's really the case here with Michael Jackson.
No. Michael Jackson is not, it's not the same, but it is, I can understand that train of thought.
Yeah. But the funny thing is, real quick on the whole Michael Jackson thing is if his name was Mike Smith, and he was just the neighbor next door.
Oh yeah,
you would never fucking let your kids over his house.
Yeah,
the shit that went
Oh, he'd be on a registry
yeah.
for sure. There'd be no question. That person, Mike Smith, has been caught exposing himself at a playground.
Yes,
no question.
But and I think that's kind of where I think a lot of people kind of draw the line when it comes to children and things like that. And that's why I think the whole Kevin Spacey thing is fucking bad.
Right.
Well,
because he was a minor.
Yes.
Anthony Rapp was a minor at the time.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't 100% sure about that when I was talking just a few, when I said about Kevin Spacey. I started thinking about, well, if he wasn't a minor, then it's just assault.
I'm pretty sure he was a minor.
Yeah.
Or at least it started when he was a minor, I think.
Well, it was just the one time.
Was
I
it the
thought.
one time?
I think so.
Which is enough. I mean.
Oh yeah, I'm not. Oh yeah, no. He had to have done it at least 5 times for it to be. An
Yeah,
issue.
yeah.
No, it's yeah. I think. I'm pretty sure he was a minor, and then that's what makes it worse.
And the thing, go back to Harvey Weinstein, I think is that's I think one of the reasons why Dogma is not available on Blu-ray is because it's a Weinstein property now.
Well, anything that's Miramax has got Weinstein's name on it.
Yeah. But Harvey owns the rights to the rights of that property are actually Harvey's.
Oh.
And no one will fucking work with Harvey Weinstein. Like nobody will.
No. Well, God no. He's in prison, isn't he?
Yeah. But unfortunately, that's why we won't see Dogma get released
until he dies, probably.
Until he dies, and even then, I don't know if it will.
Well, whoever inherits his estate will have the freedom to do whatever they want with it.
Yeah,
they won't be held responsible for his crime.
If there's even any interest to reissue it at that time. I mean,
there's issue now, or there's interest now.
Yeah, but 10 years from now, who knows?
Well, Kevin Smith will die eventually, and then interest will peak.
Yeah.
Because that's what it takes. You have your flash in the pan fame, and then you become obscure again, and then you die, and then you're famous again.
Yeah, because I'd love to have a copy of. I want to have all Kevin's stuff on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
And
does that include Tusk and
no
Yoga Hosers?
No, it doesn't.
I haven't watched them. I can't really say. Red State is a fine movie. But it's not a great movie. I think I definitely see what he was trying to do with it.
Yeah.
But I think the scale's too small.
Yeah.
Because he's an independent filmmaker.
Yes.
And that movie needed to be a little bit
bigger.
Yeah. Because just for the finale, really, but everything else worked fine.
Yeah.
But the finale just seemed a little underwhelming.
But yeah, so there are instances where, I think the negativity attached to people in Hollywood affects things outside of them.
Right.
And that's a couple of instances where it has. But we'll see. Jonathan Majors has other stuff going on. Right. Obviously, he was in. I don't know if you saw Creed 3. I really enjoyed Creed 3.
Did you? I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I thought it was. I want to get that trilogy on Blu-ray.
Rumor has it they've already been talking about working on a 4.
Yes.
But 3 did underperform, and I heard negative things, but more in this. The story and
the issues that I saw that people had with it was the fact that what's his name was allowed to direct his own movie.
Yeah, and I think that was one of the complaints because it was like.
Why am I drawing a blank on his name?
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan.
Right.
And the big issue. So I don't like the way he directed a chunk of the scenes in the movie.
Right.
I also did not like the fact that they kind of glossed over Rocky. They obviously Sylvester Stallone wasn't going to be in the movie.
Right.
That was.
So would you have rather than? Did they kill him off?
No.
Okay.
They never even mentioned him in the fucking movie.
Oh, okay. I thought when you say glossed over, I thought maybe
because there were
Rockies in Florida or something.
No. There were opportunities in that movie to at least discuss the relationship between Adonis Creed and Rocky.
Yeah.
And they just
didn't.
They just didn't. It just wasn't there. They acted like Rocky never existed, and I think that was it was a poor choice.
Right.
And I think people have issues with that movie mainly because of those two aspects. Because Michael B. Jordan is not a director.
Well,
this is his first movie he directed.
Right. And he shouldn't have directed a movie he's starring in.
Yes.
I could see him directing a movie, but not one he's the star of. He could even be in the movie he's directing. He just can't be the star of it. Yeah. Because you're very few directors can pull that off.
Because it's human nature it's always hard for humans to see their own warts. To see where they're wrong.
Some of us see nothing but. So.
But in situations like that where you're trying to direct yourself,
Right.
you need that independent vision.
Correct.
To help guide you.
Unless you're Clint Eastwood or
yes,
you know,
because the greats can do it.
Michael B. Jordan has potential to
Yeah.
be there. He's not there yet.
So yeah, watching the movie, like, and you'll see it when you watch it. Like, there are issues where you're like, yeah, that probably could have been done, or that scene could have been done a better way.
I'm a little disappointed about the Rocky thing because I figured there would at least be a fucking throwaway line or something.
No, there's literally nothing in the movie about it.
Yeah, they should have had that. I mean, even just fucking, he's visiting his is with his family, you know.
Or he retired to fucking Florida.
Right, retired. Yeah, he wouldn't, but
Yeah.
that would be a betrayal of the character to a degree. But
yeah.
But then again, maybe just not saying anything at all is how we could theoretically get Rocky back.
Oh, that'll never happen.
I don't know.
That'll never happen.
There's been some talk.
I'll be shocked if we ever see that happen.
Yeah, I don't know. I hope so, but you're right.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I don't know, man. You got anything else to add?
No. If you're an actor or an actress,
don't do bad shit.
Well, my suggestion is, first of all, you're gonna have money, you're gonna have fame. You don't need relationships.
Whatever.
Stay single.
Everyone needs relationships.
Stay single. You can have friends. Stay single. If you're a guy, keep it in your pants.
That's not going to happen either.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Whatever happened to self-control? I just don't understand.
How about don't beat people up. How about just that? Don't sexually assault people.
Yes.
Don't beat people up. Don't be an asshole. Don't be a rapist. Just don't be an overall fucking shithead. Just make good movies. How about that? And be a decent fucking person. That's all I ask of you.
Yeah.
That's
asking too much.
I know that.
Sometimes on both ends. Because some of them can't make decent movies, and sure as hell some of them can't be decent people.
They're horrible people, and they make shit movies.
Right.
Yeah, I know. But I don't know. Any questions or comments, you can email us at entnowpod@gmail.com. If you're watching this on YouTube, give us the thumbs up. The thumbs up. What the fuck?
Thumbs.
The thumbs.
Hey,
give us the thumbs.
I've got thumbs.
3, 5, 4, thumb.
There are boozable thumbs.
All right.
That's how we evolve.
Well, until next time.
Talk to y'all later.
Peace.
Play my role, let me tell you about it. This shit right here, man, I'm about it. Only real niggas reside around me. Yo, old lady, drop a guard around me. Dip like I know you can, bitch. Show me the ropes like we in the ring. Got you some cobras, you wanna hang. Shoulder to shoulder, them niggas basic. You know I won't lie. You know that I ain't for that fuck shit. You niggas alright, but I'm way better and she love it. Know that y'all sick as fuck. Here go this tissue, bro. We taking the dub, hoping you get you some. This hit like a pick me up. She taking my drugs. Know they see the sign. That's some dollar signs. Know they sick as fuck. Know they sick as fuck. Tell them get well soon. Tell them get well soon. Know you sick as fuck. Get well soon.
Oh shit. Watch out, you the god, Billy. Oh shit. Right now, and I'm smiling in your face, bitch. With a gold smile, you should probably make placement.